Hello, I'm back for the smile of the day, and in sticking with people that have passed over, the story today isn't going to be about people that passed over as far as the ones that are involved in the story, but they kind of are. So it's more of a place, and this place, anyone that grew up with me or in the area that I did knows all about it. And I've tried to show it to, like, I don't know, a million people that I've met over the years. It's called Pere Cheney, just south of Grayling, where I grew up. And over the years, I've taken many people out there. We've had seances. We've tried to contact the witch. We've tried to talk to the kids that are out there. All kinds of fun stuff. So, I had a couple times where it was kind of funny, and it was just stuff that made me laugh. And I guess with my background, it just doesn't scare me, but it did freak me out at the time. The first one I would have to say was with a girl that I'm very, very close with. I call her my sister, and me and her were out there with a couple of her friends, and somebody smacked me, like, in the lower back near the butt, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I mean, it's dark out, it's the middle of the night, and she goes, excuse me? And when she spoke, I realized she wasn't next to me, and she goes, I'm up here. Why the hell would I touch you? So I look over to the corner, and there was no one around me. You know, I had my flashlight, and I looked down, and I was in front of a little kid's grave. And I heard a little giggle out in the woods, and I'm like, okay, all right, Billy, have fun. I gotta go now. But one of my more funny ones was another close friend of mine. We went out there and we took a couple other people. One was a friend of his that was home on leave from the military, and another was a girl that we worked with. So we all went out there, and of course, what says good time at the cemetery but let's bring beer? So of course we did our irresponsible booze cruising, and we ended up out there. And all I remember is we all get out there, and the two that have never been there before are like, this is so stupid, this is so dumb, this is not going to be scary. And my friend that I had brought out there previously, he knew, he'd seen stuff. We had pictures of the little orbs on our phones, you know, I mean, like, we had our versions of our reality for it. So we were expecting something. And we kept hearing stuff, and we had there was four of us, and we had 4 different flashlights. We had a mag light, we had a lantern, and we had a couple just regular, they were flashlights, but they were a Coleman, yeah, like heavy duty shit, you know. It's not like we went out there with a little 25-cent flashlight, let's hope for the best. So we're all screwing around, you know, and like, you kept hearing shit, like, out in the woods. You could hear giggling or laughing, and you should really look up all the history about this town. It's insane. I know it by heart, but I am not here to tell about C Street today. It's just a phenomenal place. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I am not encouraging anyone to go out there because I've heard about a gentleman shooting at people. I don't know anything about it, but it's a beautiful place. So we're all out there, and we keep hearing noises, but we're not quite, you know, we're not getting anything. So we have all the flashlights on, and then I go ahead and do the real stupid thing. You put the flashlight under your thing, and I start making noises and, like, mocking, because, you know, what do you do but mock ghosts? So all the flashlights went out at once. 4 flashlights, none attached, 3 different kinds. It was a little surprising. So, and then we heard a loud crash out in the woods. It sounded like a whole damn tree came down, and we could hear cackling, we could hear little kids giggling, and we could hear some women getting their fucking freak on kind of laugh. I mean, like, it was some deep cackling. I mean, like, I can't even pull that shit off, and I try. So it was crazy, and and the noises just kept getting me much, and we're like, all right, you know what, that was crazy, that was enough, and we all decided we're gonna leave, and we went to leave, and all I remember is everything going wrong. It was a brand new truck that the gentleman in the military had bought, and he was so pissed because I think that we ended up tearing it up a little bit on the way out, because all of us got freaked out pretty good. But I just think it's funny that we can all go out and try to have fun and scare each other, and I think we ended up scaring the shit out of ourselves more than anything. But I always sit back and laugh when I think about my times when I went out to Pere Cheney as a young adult, and I had fun out there and got to have great experiences with friends and ghost hunt and see the shadows of the kids out there. Now that shit gets a little creepy. And I know I always say funny stuff, but I did find that stuff funny when it happened, and I still can smile now, looking back, thinking how cool it is. And it's a mystical place. It's all over on the internet. I think it's one of the most haunted places in the United States. Like, it's some shit. Pere Cheney. Look it up. It's great. But anyway, I would definitely suggest it, and I don't know. Maybe something cool and it'll make you smile. But it's fun. Maybe you should go ghost hunting. It is that time of year. And maybe you'll get really lucky and some cool shit like out of a horror movie will happen. But I hope everybody had a great day, and it was very hot where I am today. It jumped up to like 80 flipping degrees. I like the warmth. I'm not looking forward to the cold, but was not ready for all that heat today. So, still gonna smile and push through it. It's that little stuff. You know, letting someone cut in front of me in line at the grocery store, or letting someone pull in front of me in traffic because no one else will. I see the smile it puts on their face, and it makes me feel a little better because maybe they won't be such a dick when they go into the next place they go to. Because somebody else would treat them shitty before I was nice and say, hey, go ahead, you know? So, try to always remember the little stuff. I hope everybody had a great day. I hope tomorrow will be even better. I am going to the dentist again at the ball cracking on, so let's see what they decide to do. I hope everybody has a great day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.